last weekend I went to Boston and I didn't film very much, but I did want to talk a little bit about my experiences because they were good ones. I went to Boston to see my college friends. One big clip that I took is of the Airbnb that me and Kristen stayed at. And I'd never stayed in an Airbnb before, but Kristen had. And we settled on this studio apartment, and it turned out it was in this beautiful building with like a lobby that felt straight out of a hotel, and it smelled like a perfume section, but good, and with like nice seating and like lights. And then you have to use a key tag, zappy-doo, to go up the elevator so it knows that you are allowed there. Shout out to Jeremiah on Airbnb Boston. Your place was cool and we enjoyed it a lot. And here's a video tour of that apartment. So we're in this like studio apartment and it's like very nice. So here we have the front door. It's kind of like a hotel room where the lock is electronic and you have to like it's electronic key. This is all Jeremiah's shoes, I guess. We think that he's like some kind of traveler. Maybe he travels for his job, or like we're trying to figure out what kind of person he is based on the possessions in his house. So here's the kitchen, and like it's all like super slick. Like everything is hidden. Like here's like the fridge and the freezer, and like everything is like hidden. Like this is the dishwasher, this one. These are all cabinets, except this one is not, and that's got like the stove stuff in it. It's like super slick, futuristic electric stove. So more like hipster ass knickknacks, which is cool, I guess. He's like super hipster.
Yes. No, it's all monochrome too.
The bathroom is actually kind of very large. And I think part of the reason is there's a washer dryer in the unit. Here we go. Hipster ass trunk. Another hipster ass trunk. I don't understand this decoration.
Don't forget.
Yeah, the best thing, I noticed this last night after we came back. We were getting ready for bed. I noticed these Mr. T coasters artfully arranged in the corner here. Many alcohols.
Oh, did you show off your favorite part of the apartment?
The corks?
Yes.
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
I said
sorry.
that's the worst part of the apartment. And here's the couch with all of our stuff on it. The bed is very nice. The blanket is very warm, like warmer than I thought. I don't know what this picture of Marlon Brando means with the 5 on it, but it's there. Like, look at this hipster ass night table. Look at this. It's not a night table. It's 2 baskets on top of each other. But my favorite part is, look at this sweet whale mural. And then Saturday, we met up and we took the Silver Line to go to the Institute for Contemporary Art, which is a modern art museum. And it's not like I hate modern art, but it's not my favorite. Whatever, I don't care. I just want to hang out with you guys. Like, that's what I'm here for. But like, I do have to question some of the stuff in that museum. Like, for instance, there was 2 chairs on the wall. Like, they look like you could get them at like any old yard sale. And they were tacked to the wall. And it was like, this is an art. And I said, no, this is not an art. This is 2 chairs from a yard sale. And probably at the Contemporary Art Museum is where we saw the weirdest thing that we saw all day. So they had this exhibit about this weird like interdisciplinary like school, college thing. All different kinds of people were there doing all different kinds of things. Architecture and math and textiles and art and dance. So as part of this special exhibit they had there, they like reconstructed a dance that somebody had choreographed based on a poem that somebody else wrote. And that was absolutely fascinating. I wasn't sure what to expect. And I don't think I could have at all have anticipated what this dance was. So basically this woman comes out. She's wearing this like a leotard underneath. And then this like long black skirt, but she has it just like up to her bust, below her bust. And it's this long brown stretchy skirt looking thing, but it's rolled up a lot. Like it's a lot of material, more than she needs. And so she, whatever, dances a little bit or something. But not really dancing. And then as this progresses, she starts to like slowly like put herself like inside of this brown stretchy skirt tube thing. And then she starts like crawling around the floor and rolling here and there and like doing some of these inside from head to toe. This brown stretchy skirt thing. And really, I just wanted to laugh. I was like, what is happening right now? And I'm looking around, I'm like, because I'm like, don't laugh. Don't laugh, Crystal. That's mad disrespectful if you laugh because no one else is laughing. And I kind of like casually look around, the many people gathered there to watch this. And no one even has like a smile on their face. They're also like serious looking. And I'm just like, definitely don't laugh. Definitely don't laugh. And I'm like, don't look at your friends either because you will probably laugh if you look at them and you share like your eye thoughts with them. And then when it was over, me and Emily, we went around the corner away from everyone and everything. And we burst out laughing. Something I want to talk about. So we took the Silver Line to get to this area of town. And there was a weird thing where we got off at the courthouse stop, which I don't know. I don't think we saw a courthouse, but there's a lot of like cool looking office buildings there and like a waterfront. But both times that we went through the courthouse Silver Line station, like nobody was there. And that was really strange. So the next big thing we did is that we went to this comic book shop. It's Kristen's favorite comic book shop. It's called Comicopia. So let's do a comic store haul right now. The main thing I wanted, and one of the first things I saw when we walked in the door was Lumberjanes Volume 2. I love this story. I love the characters. And then right next to the Lumberjanes paperback was a Steven Universe trade paperback. And I didn't know they were making Steven Universe comics. I like Steven Universe. So, of course, I would probably like this too. This is Giant Days. I got the first 2 issues of this on Free Comic Book Day. I bought them, I saw them, and they looked interesting. It's about these like college students. It's basically just kind of like a slice of life comic book. So I didn't know they had a trade of this. And then I picked up some individual comic issues. I picked up the first 2 issues of Zodiac Star Force, which I had heard about on the internet. I picked up this one. This one is actually a little thicker than most comic books that I bought. And this is called Monstrous. And I picked it up because I thought the art looked really cool. And I don't know anything about this and I haven't read it yet, but I'm excited just because of how cool the pictures look. That's my trip to Boston. I hope you enjoyed my tale. Every time I go to Boston, I feel more and more like this is where I should live, that I need to move here. And all my friends are like, why don't you live here yet? And they like don't want me to leave, and it's like sad and I cry. So I need to get my life together to maybe like leave New Jersey. Even though the logistics of a long distance move are kind of like mind boggling. If anyone has any tips for that, like hit me up. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Peace out.